Okay, hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel for another video. I am here today with an Empties video, and I am trying out a new background and a new setup. So tell me how you guys like it in the comments below, so I can know if I should continue to do this setup or not. But anyways, let's get started with these empty videos. If you do not know what empties videos are, they're basically just where we go through things that we have finished up or almost out of, and we let you know whether or not we would repurchase them again. So let's get right into it. You guys know that have been watching me for a while that I keep my empties in this bin right here. Okay, and so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I pull out of here is this loofah, and basically a loofah is a loofah. I use them all the time. I will definitely repurchase them because I like to scrub my body with loofahs to make sure the dirt definitely gets off of my dirty skin. The next thing that I have pulled out of here is this Aqua Blossom Bath and Body Works hand wash. It's not quite done yet. There's a little bit left, but I didn't want to put it in my bin for an empties video next month, so I decided to throw it in here. But I didn't like it at all, and I would not repurchase it. It smelled like chemical the entire time I was using it. It had not a nice scent, and I would definitely not recommend it at all. The next thing here that I actually hated, I hated this with a passion. Like, I hated it, but I used it up because I bought it and I wanted to get my money's worth. It's the Nivea Pure and Natural Purifying Toner, and it says it's for all skin types, and it was 200 milliliter, the 200 milliliter bottle. I hated this stuff with a passion. I would not like it. I just felt like it didn't do anything for my skin. It did absolutely nothing. I would definitely not repurchase it again, and I don't recommend it at all. The next thing that I pull out of here is this soft soap body butter in Heavenly Vanilla. This was okay. I use it as a body wash because that's basically what it is. It was okay, but it didn't really do anything that different for me. So I don't think I would repurchase it again. I probably would if it's the only one left or whatnot, but I would definitely not repurchase, not recommend this one, because I didn't really see any difference in my skincare and my body care, excuse me, when using this at all. So yeah, no, don't recommend it. Don't go out and get it at all. The next thing that I pick out from here is this Dove Dry Spray 48-hour protection underarm spray. I loved this stuff. I absolutely loved this stuff. Let me tell you guys, if you guys haven't tried this Dove Antiperspirant Dry Spray, I 100% recommend this. I am on my backup, and I definitely will be purchasing this one again. The one that I purchased, that's my backup, I purchased with the green cover, and that's the no scent. So if you're sensitive to scent, you can definitely get the no scent one. But I don't like the no scent one as much, so I'm gonna go back to this pink bottle, the pink cover, because the scent is very, very light, and I actually really do like the scent of this one. So there's absolutely nothing left in this can to spray, no aerosol left, but I used it all up completely, and this I would definitely recommend. The next thing I finished up in here is not really beauty related, but it's a can of spray paint, and I finished it up because I did a couple of projects around my house for the fall and winter season. So I finished it off, and it's basically empty, and I bought 2 cans of these, and I'm using the other one to finish off another project that I started. And yeah, and there's a spider crawling up the bottle. But yeah, so I'm finishing this one off, and I'll probably see the other can in next month's Empties. Okay, sorry if I keep looking away. As I said, I'm trying a new setup. I figured out how to hook. I got a new camera, which is the Canon camcorder, and I hooked it up to my TV. I figured out how to do that, and so I'm trying to do this by being able to keep all the things and products in focus. So if I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking at the TV to make sure that the products plus myself is in focus. But yeah, anyhow, next thing that I finished is this Simple Pleasures Sugar Frosting Body Mist. I only use these at night after I'm done all my routine stuff, just for an extra touch and an extra smell. I don't wear these throughout the day, and this is I believe this is either this is the second bottle of the set that I finished. It came in a set of 5, and I've now finished bottle number 2, and I've taken a break from that using one of my Bath and Body Works sprays, and so yeah, we'll see how well that goes, how long I have to use that one for before I can go back to these. But I do like these. I found these at Winners, and they were really good. So yeah, definitely recommend these. The next thing that's not completely finished, but it's almost to the end, is a Boots number 7 Protect and Perfect Protection Advanced Serum. This is the second bottle that I have used, and I absolutely love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. It does wonders for my skin. My skin feels much softer when I use it, and I just absolutely love what it does for my skin. It is not finished yet, but again, I don't want to end up putting it in next month's Empties and have to wait for another whole 3 weeks to talk about it. So it's almost at the end of its legs, so I just thought I'd throw it in this Empties, seeing as I'm filming it right now. The next product that I want to talk about is this Fruits and Flowers Pomegranate Face and Body Scrub. I hauled these a while back, and I will link that dollar store haul that I did a couple months back, and I have been using it, and it's okay. It's an okay body scrub, but the thing is, you have to use a lot of the product in order to feel it doing anything for you. So I'm able to go through these pretty quickly just because I have to use a lot of the products, and I did end up buying at least, I believe I bought 4 of these, and I am on the second one of this. Okay, so I'm on the second bottle of this. I will be able to use these up very quickly, even though I only scrub at least once a week. So the next thing that I have finished is this CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. It is the 3-in-1 foundation. It has concealer and SPF of 20. and I am in the color 975 from the drugstore. I do like this foundation. It's okay, and I definitely recommend it for the price. It is a good it's light coverage foundation. It's definitely not full coverage. If you want full coverage, you definitely have to use a few pumps of this in order to get full coverage, and even then I think it will only build up to a medium to sheer coverage. But for me, this was a very light coverage foundation, and so I have a couple of these on backups because when I first started, especially my YouTube channel, this is what I gravitated towards, and so I have a couple on backup that I'm trying to finish up before they expire. So you will probably see a few more of these in a couple more empties later on in 2017. But yeah, I don't know if I would repurchase after I am finished the backup of those ones at all. Not quite sure, but I do recommend them. If you are of the drugstore, if you like drugstore foundation and you wanted to get something that was very light to medium coverage, I would recommend this one for sure. The next thing that I've finished up, and I actually finished, well, it's not completely finished, but I had a really bad reaction to this face cream. It made my eyes watery and itchy, and I don't know why that happened, because it only happened a couple months after I've been using it, and I've been using it for a good almost 4 months before it started happening, and it's at the end of the product there. And it is the Boots number 7 Restore and Renew Day Cream. So, but I don't know what happened to it and why it went bad, but it just irritated my eyes a lot, so I had to stop using it, and it did it 2 days in a row, and I knew that it was the eye cream the second day. So I am getting rid of this because of the fact that it irritates my eyes. I don't know if it was expired or what, but it just irritated my eyes. But I did like it while it lasted, and I would recommend it for someone else. If you're not allergic to any of the ingredients that Boots number 7 uses in order to get their products to do what it does. So the next thing is this Bath and Body Works Wild Honeysuckle Body Cream. I did not like this. I would not repurchase it again, and I definitely would not recommend it to anyone. It just had no scent though. The cream did the job, but there was no nice scent. I didn't like the scent of it at all. So I would not recommend this at all. Will not be repurchasing this ever, basically. If they were to discontinue this line, I would be really happy, because it wouldn't bother me at all if they discontinued it, just because I didn't like the honeysuckle scent at all from this Bath and Body Works at all. So definitely won't recommend this. The next thing that I am here, I feel like this is a Bath and Body Works Empties, basically, is this spring poppies and picnic deep cleansing hand soap. I did like this one, however. It was a really nice scent from the summertime. I picked this up in the summertime. I really truly like this scent. I would definitely pick this up in the foaming hand soap, not in this packaging, but the foaming hand soap. I would definitely pick this up next summer if they were to bring this back, because I absolutely loved it. It was amazing, and I definitely recommend this. Again, it's the Spring and the Poppies. Spring Poppies and Picnics hand soap with the strawberry and the little white flower. And it's the little white flower is right there on the bottle. Okay? So I would definitely recommend that one. I loved it. It was amazing. And it went pretty fast. The next one that finished up, a lot of you guys know this one, is the mini travel size of the Japanese Cherry Blossom hand lotion. I had this in my purse and I carried it around the entire summer whenever I needed to put lotion on my hands or on my face because I didn't wear makeup all the time. This is what I would use, and it is completely finished and I liked it, and I would definitely purchase it again. The next thing that I finished up is this Real Techniques sponge, and I definitely would repurchase it. This is a dupe for the Beauty Blender, but I happen to love the Beauty Blender a lot more. But if I'm ever in a pinch and I cannot get the Beauty Blender, I would definitely go to Walmart and pick this up because it works really, really well. But I've used it and used and abused it a lot, so it's now time for it to go. The next thing that I have finished is a perfume. I had this perfume for a very long time, and this was the Sarah Jessica Parker's perfume in Lovely. I got this for my birthday, and I remember from watching Sex and the City, that's what this reminded me of, was Sex and the City with Sarah Jessica Parker. I loved it, but it was time for it to go because it was my very first perfume that I had ever gotten, and I was holding on to it for a very long time because it had that sentimental reason of Sarah Jessica Parker and Mr. Big from Sex and the City. But it's time to go, for it to go, and I enjoyed it while I had it. And I don't know if they have it anymore, but once I've lowered down my perfume collection, I will probably repurchase this if they still do have it, but not for a while because I used it so much in order to finish it. But I do recommend it if you're on the lookout for a perfume. Sarah Jessica Parker, Mr. Big, Sarah Jessica Parker, Lovely is an amazing, amazing perfume to get. The next thing that I finished out of here is also from Boots number 7. This is their Beautiful Skin Foaming Cleanser. I actually really like this. I used it till the very last drop, as you can see, till the very last drop, and there I had no problems with it whatsoever. I would definitely recommend this. I'm right now using the Clinique foaming cleanser, and this is comparable to the Clinique foaming cleanser. I would definitely compare it to that, and I actually do like this a little bit better than the Clinique foaming cleanser. But it's quite expensive actually. It's about almost $30 at the drugstore for Boots number 7. And I bought mine from Shoppers Drug Mart. But if you wanted to get something, like I said, it's around the same price range as the Clinique one. So I would say go for this over the Clinique because I like this a little bit, just a little bit better than the Clinique one right now. But I'm starting to really like the Clinique one, so I'm not sure if I would repurchase this one just yet. Probably only again if I'm in a pinch, but I don't think that I would need to repurchase for a long time because the Clinique one, a little bit goes a long way. This I had to use a couple of pumps in order to get it activated and doing what I needed it to do. Okay, so but I do recommend it. I do recommend it because I really do like it. The last couple of things in here is this Wallflower from sorry. Ooh. Is this Wallflower from Bath and Body Works called Sunset Coconut. I got a tickle in my throat. And I actually did like it. I had it in my bathroom and it covered up all that yucky scent from the bathroom that the bathroom disperses, and it really did smell very nice. So I do recommend it. Yeah, it definitely smells really good, and I do recommend it if you guys are looking for a summer scent from Bath and Body Works to plug into your bathroom. Is this Sunny Coconut Wallflower from Bath and Body Works. Really do like these, and I really do recommend them. The next thing that I am getting rid of, it is not finished, but I have hit pan on it, is this blush right here from Pixie, and it is their Beauty Blush in number 4 Rosy. It just wasn't doing the job anymore on my skin, and I think it's time to go because I think it's expired, number 1 probably, and I've hit pan on it, so I think I've gotten my money's worth out of it just by being able to hit pan, and that's a lot of pan right there. But I'm just getting rid of it because it's just taking too much work to apply, and sometimes I end up applying way too much of it. So, you know, it just doesn't show up as much as it's supposed to. But it is very pigmented. Well, not very pigmented because I do have to apply it, but that's what it looks like right there swatched, if you can see that. But I don't think I would repurchase it if I were to ever be in Target again. If I were to go to the States, I don't think I would repurchase it at all. But yeah, it's done, so it's time to go. And the last 2 things that I am done with is this NYX HD Concealer, and this reminds me of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. The texture for me is, it really doesn't feel the same, but it's almost the same. And it's a really good dupe if you're in a pinch, and I really do like it, and I definitely would repurchase it again to highlight underneath my eyes. And I was in the color CW08. You guys know how NYX does their thing. They do it with letters and numbers, so I'll definitely repurchase this when I'm in need again. The next thing that I have finished is one of my favorite mascaras, and this is the last one, guys. My favorite mascaras, and this is the Rimmel London Wonder Lash Mascara with Argan Oil. And let me tell you guys, right now I'm wearing the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is just as good as that mascara. You guys really don't need to go get a high-end mascara because the drugstore mascaras are just as good. The wand is a plastic wand. Yep, it's a plastic wand, and the bristles are really large, and I really like how large they are because it gets under my small lashes and it builds them up, and it widens them, and it makes them look like I am wearing false lashes. So I definitely do recommend this. Again, it's the Wonder Lash Mascara with Argan Oil from Rimmel London. Anyways, tell me how I want you guys to tell me how you guys like this video. the new setup, the new background, the new camera. How do you guys like it? Because this is something that I am trying out. I want to know if I should return the camera and get my money back because it was really expensive. Just let me know. Again, it's the Canon camcorder that I was able to purchase, and I was thinking about it for months before I did purchase it, and I finally made the decision to purchase it a couple of weeks ago, and this is my first time using the camera. So I wanted to know how you guys felt about the camera, the lighting, everything. Let me know down below so that I can know if I should continue to use this camera, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!